Hey, so I heard you wanted to make some changes to the human side of the movie?
You know, I had an idea. We should probably get away from all that crazy cocaine 80s action and focus a little more on the human top characters. You know, give a little heart in the film.
Oh, okay. You wanna make the human part in a monster movie more interesting. Okay, that's just great. Tell you what, how about you just wax on, wax off?
Wax on, wax off. What the hell are you talking about?
Who the f would want to bring logic to a monster movie? I have finally got to check out Godzilla X Kong: The New Empire. Is it Godzilla X Kong? Godzilla Kong? Do we say the X? Whatever. Hollywood writers are back on some good 80s drugs for this one, if you know what I'm talking about.
What do you mean by that?
I was pretty excited for this movie. I've enjoyed the other Fucking A, dude. I've been pretty excited for this one. I've enjoyed the other movies leading up to this in the franchise. These movies are akin to something like the Fast and Furious movies, where you just kind of turn your brain off to all logic and just enjoy the thing you came there to see. And that's monsters fighting. And in this movie, you get a lot of monsters fighting. The formula really doesn't change all that much. You don't really give a fuck about the human side of things, and you just want to see the monsters fight. The humans are there for the exposition dump as to why Godzilla and Kong are doing the things that they're doing.
We've discovered a signal. She can feel it.
But then the movie goes ahead to show you that they don't even need that. I feel like they can have a movie with just monsters and it be told with no words, and it would come out way better than this film. There's a pretty long portion of the film where we're just following Kong as he's going deeper into Hollow Earth and trying to find his own people again. And it's pretty epic. It's akin to something like this animated show Primal on Max, where there's no words spoken, but you understand fully what's happening. And that is for sure the best part of this film. I mean, Kong literally carries this movie on his back. Godzilla is here for sure, but it's sparingly so when it's only there to fuck other monsters up. And not saying that's a bad thing. Again, that's why we came here to see this film. We want to see these monsters fight. But you definitely got more of a relatable side to Kong, if you can call it that. And I know what you're thinking, because I was thinking the same thing, even though I am a Godzilla fan. It's like, what else can we see? We've seen almost everything. What, are we just going to see him fight other monsters? Cool, I guess. But no. We get anime power-ups. Godzilla went from blue to rose gold on some Goku black shit, and they gave King Kong a power gauntlet. What more do you want? And the big bad of this film that you see in the trailer, that red orangutan-like ape, he had some swagger, dude. I thought he was just gonna be like another ape and he was gonna be kind of boring, but no, you could feel his menacing presence, and especially in the things that you see him do, and even his fighting style seems so different to all of the other gorillas, and it's pretty epic to see. And I, for one, I didn't see the other trailers all that much, so I didn't really know about Shimu, and that was a very nice surprise. Yeah, it really didn't seem all that fair for Godzilla and Kong to fight this one villain. I thought maybe his fighting prowess would have been too much for the both of them or something. They were going to pull some kind of stunt like that, but they didn't. They actually added in Shimu, this ice dragon, blue eyes white dragon Yu-Gi-Oh! Monster who apparently started the Ice Age. And it was awesome to see you get this pretty sick shot of Kong riding Godzilla. And the Scar King riding Shimu into battle as they go to fight each other 2v2. It's pretty sick. And just the vibe of the Scar King's lair, like as Kong discovers it. Hold on. And just the vibe of this. It's almost. Just keep fucking up, dude. And just the vibe of the Scar King's lair as Kong is finally discovering it. It feels like the Two Towers, Lord of the Rings. Remember that scene where they're showing all the orcs working and you just hear those drums in the distance? Bum, bum, bum. You know, it's crazy, dude. It's kind of sick, dude. It's like, whoa, this guy's like badass or something. It's kind of, whoa. It is kind of weird though cheering for Godzilla and Kong because they are killing so many people. There's a shot where Kong gets thrown into a building and he sees people inside and even he's like, oh dude, there's people in there? And then immediately throws the other guy into another building and then just, you know. But they're saving the world, so it's okay, right? Right? Another thing about this film that made it tolerable on the human side of things was that they kind of just leaned into the fact that this is wild, all right? At the exact moment where I was like, this feels like we're watching an 80s action film, the score just goes into like this 80s, you know, Terminator-esque cybernetic 80s action film music, and you're like, oh, okay, yeah, they know what's going on, and they just start playing 80s songs at certain parts. You're like, yep, they understand, they get it, they know what they're doing. And I actually appreciate that, because if they were trying to be like, no, this is the serious take on that, when you have, you know, a little girl having psychic visions with a gigantic ape in the center of the planet, because that makes sense, right? That's the reason why we're going down to the middle of the earth. Yeah, no, lean into the crazy, because that's cool, I guess. Again, just made it tolerable. I mean, they gave Kong a power gauntlet called Operation Powerhouse. You know what I'm saying? I was waiting for Arnold to come out to just be like, get to the chopper, we have to help Godzilla. The human side, again, not the greatest part, but, you know, they have to be there for reasons, I guess. I don't know. Overall, I did enjoy this film. I thought it was a fun theater experience. You know, I'm not saying this is the greatest film of this year by any means. That's Dune 2, all right? That's reserved for Dune 2, obviously. But this film is a fun movie experience, and I will say you can go to the theaters for sure and watch this and leave feeling good. You know, you saw monsters fight. You got what you wanted, dude, all right? Stop bitching. I give this film a power gauntlet out of 10. No, but really, I really feel like it's more like a 7.5 out of 10. I mean, I really enjoyed more than half of this film because it felt like more than half of this film was monsters fighting. You know, I really feel like they can make a movie with just the monsters. That shit would slap, dude. Anywho, I bid you adieu. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell for all that good shit. I'm going to be doing more reviews like this for games and other movies and whatnot. So take care now. And bye-bye then. Ta-ta.